Hey there, welcome back. Just gonna run a few quick ones today. Let's see. 25k left on it. Let's see if we can do that. These ones should be fairly easy to get. With drop a couple napalm on a base, turn around, get in a couple dogfights. Good to go. That's how I'm imagining it will go. Of course, that's my imagination. So we'll see what reality has in store. Vietnam. Were F-16s ever used in Vietnam? No, they couldn't have been. And hello to you, welcome. Come on, load. There we go. Not a worse day. At least if it's your worst day, that means every day after is better, right? I'll go for these ones. Yeah, it's like, if that was your worst day, dang, you already got like some of the hardest stuff of your life out of the way. Smooth sailing from here. But no, I hope things are going okay for you. Sorry to hear that. Yeah. It's a hard thing to go through. Especially if you were close to them. I know I spent a lot of time with my grandparents growing up. When my grandfather died, it was tough on me. Yeah, I grew up a lot with them. This is a big map. No, this is regular size map. Map feels longer. That's okay. We all make mistakes. We can't beat ourselves up over what we didn't do. It's not helpful. Just look to right now what you can do. For me, a thing that I ended up doing, I'm gonna die here any second. There we go. Was similar idea to light a candle each day for some number of days and give a thought to them. Because, you know, that's kind of what's left, is our thoughts, our records. Yep, it is part of life. But ritual like that can go a long way towards helping people think through it, work through it. I guess I'll just use this one again. Yeah, I wasn't even, give you kind of an example, I wasn't even really told that my grandfather was dying, because it was finals week in college, and my family didn't want me to worry. And on, like, the day after, or somewhere around that, he died. I think I was a half hour from the hospital. Sometimes you can do everything you can, and still things don't work out. And that doesn't mean you shouldn't have tried. Sometimes that be how it be. But what I ended up doing after was I had a setup where I set up a photo of him, and I burned a blueberry candle to him each night, because I remember him taking me blueberry picking when I was young. And so I would do that every day for, it was like 60 days, and just give a thought to it. And I think it was nice. Hello, F-15. How are you doing? Mind if I fly with you? I think I'm gonna outpace you. Goodbye. Oh, and I keep turning my computer on. I keep looking for a thing to do. Because my target's way over there. And I'm nowhere near there yet. Let's see, what do I got for missiles on me right now? I think I got 2 Sidewinders and 2 120s. So I guess I should switch over to TWS just in case. Because those are my first 2 on the pylons. Too low. Target too low. Target too far. What premium jet's best for grinding US tech tree? I'm honestly not sure anymore. I grinded it with the AV-8A, and I believe that's not in the game anymore for purchase. So my suggestion would be whatever one you can buy with a bomb computer. Whatever one's got a computer in it, get that one. Let's check. Alright, so the choices you have I originally did it with this one because what I did was drop the bombs, hit a base, turn around, do some dogfights, die. That's about it. The F4S, let's see. The F4S is not bad. The issue of the F4S is your competition. So you're going to routinely go up against F-16s, F-14s, and they're going to stomp you quite heavily. But in saying that, if you're just looking to grind, get some bombs in, run fast, take chances, you can probably use it. I haven't taken a look at this one to see if it has the targeting computer in it. Let's see. I'm going to take a couple bombs with me. I would assume it does. I would hope so. Because to me, that's the part that makes more sense at this rank, is getting a computer system in the vehicle. Oh, PC upgrade time. Yes, yep. That happens every so often. You realize your rig's just not up to snuff anymore. It's just not doing it. Okay, so this one gets a bomb computer, as long as I actually remembered to set it in realistic mode. I think I did. And it has a ballistic computer. I would hope so. Honestly, this has decent maneuverability. And drop. Yeah, this ain't bad. You could fly worse. This was the competition to the F-16 when they were picking out a light fighter aircraft. It's a souped-up F-5, basically. But you know what? It doesn't work bad, and I loved when I was using the F-5E. So this might be a real contender. And hello there to you, welcome. He's very nimble. And staying in the air. Well, for now. I don't think it quite has the thrust of the F-16, but it's pretty good. Take out the airfield. Can I do it? Nope. They say if you listen hard enough to its engine noise, you can hear the sound of a cash machine. That sounds about right. With every missile launched, you can hear the a school that was never funded. Let's see. I have a RTX 4070 Ti Super and a Ryzen 2700X. And I think 32 gigs of RAM. I think it's 32. It might be 48. I'm not sure. If I was rebuilding at this point, I would go towards get a board that can support 128 gigs and buy 32 gig modules. That'll future-proof you for probably at least the next 7 years. And it looks like NVIDIA is not really going to take much of a chance with the next graphics cards, so who knows? Oh, and don't forget to factor in a monitor or other components if you're building a new PC, if you're not planning to reuse those parts. Yeah, I had a 3060, 3070. Was it 3070? I don't remember. I had one of those before, and that did most of what I needed. It wasn't until I was trying to do VR that I really felt a need to upgrade. So you could probably get a used 3000 series NVIDIA card for, you know, not too bad. They're still expensive, but it's way cheaper than a new one. And I play at 1440p as well. It was a choice between whether or not I wanted to do 1080p 60 or 1440p 30, and I ended up settling on higher resolution. Oh yes, 3070, 3060 are rock solid cards. My issue was I was trying to do streaming as well, using the NVENC encoder, I think that's what it's called. So that was putting a tax on the card at the same time as trying to play and rendering the B at the same time over top. Ended up making more sense for if I wanted to maintain everything and have it work well consistently, I needed to get a better card. Right now it's an MSI, I think. RTX 4070 Ti Super. And the main reason I picked it was because it has 16 gigs of RAM. That's it. That's the main reason I picked that one over so many other ones. Was the amount of RAM it had. That's why it's so upsetting that NVIDIA has no plans to increase the RAM amount on the 5000 series cards. They're still planning to release cards with 8 gigabytes of VRAM in this day and age. It's ridiculous. What do I think an RX 6800 and a Ryzen 5 7600 would do? The 7600, if I remember correctly, that's like a 8-core or 6-core processor? I don't remember. Their naming convention has changed a little bit. The Ryzen processor will do fine. Like, my processor is fairly old at this point, and it handles everything just fine. Yeah, I'm not sure how old mine is. It's a Ryzen 2 series. And hello there to you. Welcome. Welcome back. We're talking computer parts. And how NVIDIA is going to squander their lead by deciding to not put more VRAM on their cards. Because it is an absolutely idiotic decision, is what it is. And they're hoping because they have some proprietary technologies, is what I think. They're hoping that because they control some proprietary technologies, they're just going to get away with it. But the truth is ATI is constantly pushing open source alternatives. You've got things like Vulkan that are constantly being worked on. You've got other alternatives to even how VR is done. Eventually, those are going to be better. And it will replace whatever NVIDIA's doing. Yeah, that's the biggest thing to me is I have never used an ATI or AMD graphics card. I've never owned it. Except for in laptops or so. But I have also never used an Intel processor. I have always ran AMD processors with NVIDIA graphics cards for as long as I've been building computers. Which is a very long time at this point. At least it feels long. Yeah, the lack of VRAM on the normal 4070 was why I'd never bothered, and I was mostly holding off until the 5 series. But the TI Super came out with the 16 gigs of RAM, and it was just like, hey, this actually makes sense. AMD is always going to be one of your best value for money. The main reason you're going to pick NVIDIA typically is a technology of some kind that you're working with. Whether it's G-Sync before FreeSync and similar took off better, or you're planning to do more with AI and AI systems, so you're using NVIDIA because their AI stuff is just further progressed at the moment. But I don't think that lead is going to last forever. Tech advances way too quick, and they are not taking advantage of it. And I'm zooming. Give me something to shoot at. Where's my targets? Why am I way out all alone? Everybody else is that way. Oh, goody. This is great. This is gonna go great. Yep. Your AMD came with Alan Wake 2 and another one that I'm unsure of. Hey. I'm trying to remember what games. I haven't bought one that came with a game in a while. I've mostly bought either used or long after there's promotions on them. Come on, get him. Get him. Hello there. Goodbye. Nah, the bee need no radar. I am ready for war. Oh, no. Well, maybe the bee should have kept the radar on. Oh, Avatar. Okay, okay, okay. I see, I see. They had an Avatar event in this game at one point. It was neat. It was like dragonfly helicopters. It was fun. And then I think they did a Dune one at some point too that had similar. I don't know, common idea in sci-fi. I haven't seen a working one in real life yet though. Or at least one that won't like shake you apart. It gives you a good shake. Alright, I'm just doing a short one tonight. This might be my last match, then I'm gonna call it good. I was kind of wanting to play Minecraft tonight. So, I might be back with that. On the Barak 2, that's the F-16D, isn't it? The one that has, it's a two-seater F-16. Over there doing. A little treetop starfighter right there. Kamikaze enemy fighter. That happens plenty. It's easier in prop planes though, that's for sure. I don't know, I've never used the Barak 2, so I couldn't tell you. And the F-16D, I only really know as a training model, for the most part. This time I'm going to try and stay with everyone else and see if I live longer. I'm hoping I do. I think that'll have an effect. I think it's very possible I live a little longer. You know, look at this, a little valley. Let's fly through it. Yay. Whee. Nope, that was fun. And again. Go, go, missile. I think he's top then. Top bomb. Drop the bomb. I'm just bored, so I'm flying around. Like, it takes so long to get there. I'm not that concerned about fuel efficiency. I'll drop 2 more. In a way that won't destroy it, so somebody else can get it. Nope. I have no aim one of these. Turn that off. Don't need it. Don't need that. What is happening? Turn my radar off. Come on. There we go. Good job, team. Alright, what do I got left? I got one Sidewinder. Just saw our target down there. Oh, target gone. Oh, target behind me. That's Frank. Come on, Frank. Aha! Good job. Good job, team. We got him. Only got 8th place. Oof. Well, put the spear away. I didn't do that well. Not quite enough to unlock. But that's going to be everything for right now. So thank you everybody so much for joining. I'll probably be back in a little bit with some Minecraft instead. I'll be continuing my GregTech save file. So, see you then. Till next time. Take care, and goodbye.